Hello everybody and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society, The Emperor's Challenge, where we have just finished our first expedition, and let's do some research. Not a lot of research, but a little bit of research. Now, chances are, we are not going to have a lot of research at all, but we are probably going to have quite a bit of status because of Wrestling Crew, or whatever Dolores' captain bonus is called. I believe it's something like that. Gives 5 campaign for every collect token we get, or 5 status for every collect token we get, which is really good. So given that, we should go down history. And that's all we can afford. Now, I'll probably spend at least some insight on some more research, because only unlocking one research paper on your first expedition is absolutely horrendous. And we just can't stand for that. However, if we're gonna do that, we get a free lobbyist for it. That might be nice. Some insight, some extra campaign. It's not bad. Should we buy a couple of helper entourages? We should probably buy at least one lobbyist, because we're going to get a free one, and we don't want the cheapest one that we ever have to be our free one. That's a little weird. But we also would definitely like some merchants. So let's go ahead and just grab a lobbyist. Let's grab a merchant. And yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the shop a couple times. And grab a couple more merchants. There we go. And maybe one more lobbyist. That would use up basically all of our status, but I think I'm okay with that. Buying these guys early is the way to go. It's much more efficient that way. Alright, and let's grab one insight worth of research, so at least we can get one more paper here. And we will grab 5 campaign and a lobbyist joins your entourage. I wouldn't mind the insight either for 25. How much will we get from an insight here? 8 to 12. Not very much. We would have to spend both of our remaining insight in order to afford one more paper. That's probably worth it, though. Getting these papers early is going to make a big difference, and I think it's better to do that. So in this case, do we want the extra token from spending insight, or do we want the extra campaign every time we enter an encounter? And because we already have the quest, the aggressive encounter quest, to enter encounters anyway, this is probably the way to go. We can always grab this extra insight next time, and I think I will. So I think I'm going to grab this extra campaign here. Alright. Now, we have some gold to spend. Monkey wrench for engineering? Meh, don't care that much. Machete for athlete stamina? That's pretty good. And Dolores does not have it, so let's do that. Diplomat? No. Grappling hook? Good for Dolores. We'll think about it. Yes, we will think about that. This gives her escape artist and nimble, so we don't want her taking escape artist, which she didn't. But she can take wits, and she already has stamina from the machete, so we'll probably give her wits next time she gets to that, which will be a couple of levels. Other than that, taxation formations for Bia eventually will be very nice. She can't learn that naturally, so might as well. But that's quite a ways down. For now, we have 400 gold to spend. And I would not mind just buying a really nice glove for someone straight off the bat. Would not be a bad idea. Yeah, we can afford a 320 Master Glove. Let's do that, and let's give it to Harry because his AoE is really solid at this level of the game. Sell his book first, I guess. There we go. And we could grab a decent gloves for Dolores for 50 gold, but I think I'll just keep the 60 in my inventory. You never know when it'll come in handy. And probably can't afford anything from our entourages right now, or specialty entourages. We could grab an extra study every time we resolve an encounter aggressively, and that may be worth it just to help us get these research trees kitted out. So yeah, let's grab that. We had just enough. Alright. Good deal. Let's go. Where do we want to go next? Mali, Caribbean Island, or Hungary? The Caribbean Island would not be a bad option. It is good for an aggressive approach. However, it does have a lot of nature and technique challenges, neither of which we're that good at. We have a rogue for half of technique challenges, and we have an athlete for a third of nature challenges, but that's pretty much it. However, yeah. It gives us a lot of research, but only if we can make those challenges, which we probably can't. Hungary, Tactician, which we do have. Quick Thinker, we have 1 level of. Don't have a diplomat or an archaeologist. Plenty of status there. Here's where all the gold is, which is what we really want, is the gold. It does have a lot of rogue challenges and a lot of athlete. We have both of those. And Beguiler, even though Harry does not have them, he would be one eventually. Not that it helps us right now. However, this is the one with the Witch Doctor, which is generally good for a friendly approach, not a aggressive approach. But I'm tempted to go for it anyway. And I think I will. You know, worst comes to worst, Harry is actually decent at friendly. He's actually good at everything. So we could probably get by. He's the only one in our team who's anywhere decent at friendly, but... yeah, let's do this one. It'll be a little bit of a challenge, but that's okay. I'm up for it. I think. We'll find out, I guess. I think I'm up for it. Recently, the world has grown interested in West Africa. All right, let's go. And right off the bat, we have an encounter available and a nature challenge. I'm going to go for the encounter. Ooh. And a special option there. A epic encounter. That's good, because that's worth 3 campaign just for entering it. That's pretty awesome. An aggressive pack of hyenas. Now, this is actually an example of a place where a friendly crew would have had some difficulty. Possibly. But we will not. They do have quite a bit of armor, though. So that is concerning. Quite a bit of armor, in fact. Do we have someone with a... Yes, we do. I was going to say, do we have someone with a confident attack? And we do. Can make Harry confident, which will make his AoE even better than it already is. Still can't quite take out those 2 hyenas, but... maybe if we do our standard backup. Yeah. And we'll give Harry 1 turn to let his AoE stack up, because remember, it gains 25% power every turn while off cooldown. So, by next turn, it should be able to finish off those 2 hyenas over on the right there. I was kind of hoping Bio was going to roll a little higher on that one and just take it out, but not the end of the world. Dolores is decently strong against speech. She's weak against physical attacks. I'll show you that in a minute when we get back to our turn, but Dolores does not start with much armor at all, but she does have decent speech defense. So the hyenas here attacking her, I'm not concerned about. And you can see why. She didn't take very much damage at all. 15 speech defense. Oh, actually, she does have pretty good speech defense. I thought she had lower than that, but her 30 armor almost is pretty awesome. And that's why I wasn't worried about her taking those hits. Let's bring Harry over here. And his AoE should be leveled up now. And there we go. And we'll just let Bia finish off this one over here that she started last turn. Pretty easy first fight. Got our extra campaign for entering an encounter. And we'll finish off aggressive champion before Rivalo can do it. And get to work on the next level of it. 5 more aggressive champion encounters. Alright, we got some money from that. And here's our epic encounter. 3 campaign just for entering it, which is awesome. What a fantastic piece of architecture. Before you is a fort or village made out of clay. The large walls prevent you from seeing what's going on inside. But a athlete can get over the wall, and Dolores has a 100% chance, so let's do it. Dolores climbed the wall with the tenacity of a walrus and the grace of a majestic mountain goat. Very nice. You've arrived in a protected village. The crew has barely entered when you hear footsteps. Some strangers found a way past our defenses. Thank you for showing us our weaknesses. But we can't just let them get in here and rob us of our treasure. So this is an encounter where you have to solve it friendly for them to let you stay in the village and give you a treasure. So we have to decide right now if we'd rather just be kicked out and get our aggressive champion, or if we want to solve it friendly for that treasure. And it's kind of a hard decision. I'd kind of like to just solve it aggressively just because, for one thing, it's very efficient for us. And I'm definitely going to start that way because that's easy. And for, of course, the point of aggressive champion. That might be worth more than a treasure right now. I'm not sure. Yeah. I think it is. I think we're just going to go full aggressive. We're going to forget the treasure we can get. Not a big deal. Now we're just going to punch these guys out. And they'll probably kick us out afterwards, but that's okay. There's actually quite a few enemies in this fight. Yeah, we'll get rid of the blue one. I don't like him. Oh, 1 second. The doorbell just rang. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's continue here. I will try to remember to cut that out of the video. I've been bad about that lately. What time was that at? About 10:30-ish? We'll see. We'll figure it out. Not 10:30 at night. 10:30-ish in the episode. Let's bring Bia down here. There we go. Yeah, alright, let's bring Harry over as well. And there we go, that should finish up that encounter. And there's our aggressive champion. We didn't get the efficient, there wasn't really a way for us to do it there, unfortunately. We probably could have been more patient and tried to get it, but that would have required maybe losing some resolve, and I wasn't willing to do that. Bia has leveled up, and we're definitely going to take extra attack on Bia's normal attack. It's just so good. There's nothing that compares with it. One collect after resolving a battle aggressive, just, it can't compare. Alright, very good. I will come back and finish this recording later. I'm going to go help my wife unload groceries, and we will probably make dinner, and I'll finish this off. Alright, let's continue here. Let's go to this technique challenge. An abandoned salt mine on your way to the next destination. Maybe you could craft a tool. Let's see, 20% chance. If we fail, it doesn't look like anything terrible happens, though. So let's just try for it. I love having tools around. Really useful. But not gonna happen this time. Oh. Dolores created a useful booby trap out of the equipment, but unfortunately, Bia walks right into it. Alright. Chance of some supplies here. We'll go ahead and take that. A local warlord with a large following. Yeah, let's sneak around to see what kind of haul he has. Harry goes to steal the sack. Yeah, let's do it. Too late, Harry runs away with a sack of diamonds, and we get 7 collect and 2 supplies. Nice. That's pretty good. Ooh, and something odd with a... Actually, 2 locations with something odd. Let's try this one first, and then go to the fight. Ah, a little hut. You hear weird noises coming from inside. So this is our opportunity to get the special massage from Dolores. Well, not from Dolores. Because Dolores is a good athlete. She can move the furniture for this lady, and then she will give us the special massage. And Dolores leveled up from that. Very nice. Primal Roar gives targets minus 20 speech defense. Not that useful, unless you're a speech team, which we aren't. Or Dolores becomes more confident after casting Primal Roar. That's pretty good. And let's see what this one is. The Audit Committee for the Witch Doctor. Good, we needed this one as well. Harry pulls off a fun prank. But we have to convince them to let us go faster than that. 2 months is too long. Let's see here. Okay, decent rewards for being aggressive here, but it's a maybe they'll endorse you, maybe they won't. Which means probably they won't. They'll just tell you they're going to, and then change their mind as soon as you're out of earshot. But we need these aggressive victories. And I'm more concerned about getting the aggressive victories right now than getting the quote-unquote best reward, the Shiwara, from the Witch Doctor. We'll settle for the Seated Couple, which is the minor reward you can get. That's fine. We finished off that whole combat in 1 turn. Not too shabby. Didn't get Mood Switcher, but that's the way it goes. Knockout. When you meet with the Witch Doctor, maybe they'll remember that punch Dolores gave. That might not make them endorse you, though. We also took some of their gold. Cool. And Harriet leveled up. And I definitely want Big Blast. Piercing shots shoots in a cone. It's really strong. And we definitely want Bia's storyline. Let's see if we can get it. There it is. Bia's Spy Circle. We'll keep Orphan Child. That's really good. I mean, tactical could be pretty good in this run. But lucky gold is even better. We'll keep that. We'll play Spy Circle. Bia asked the crew if she could maybe send some of the valuables you found to her spies. They're very proficient in retrieving a secret or two if you can fund them. The crew ponders the options. So basically you get more secrets the more efficiently you're willing to spend your collect. So 5 collect only gets you 1, which should mean that 14 collect would get you 3 at most, but it actually gets you 4. We need at least 2 for the next level of request, but you know what? I'm tempted to just get 4. However, each one we give up also gives up 7 status, which makes them more valuable than usual. I think I'm going to take 2. That will give us the next level of the challenge at least, and then we can give up more next time if we want to. There we go. Alright, the crew's about to continue and someone becomes curious about Bia's spies. How about Harry? Well, who are these spies? Can they be trusted? Bia prefers not to tell. They're run-of-the-mill spies. Okay, mysterious. What is Bia hiding from the crew? Alright. Those secrets give us a little bit of research too, which will be handy. Alright, and there's our secret spotter. Get a few points for that before Rivalo can get to it, and that zeroes out his contribution toward that goal. I definitely want this fight, so let's take that. Oh, Virginia James, the American Strider. Dolores, funny to see you here. I'm pretty busy, so I can't stay to chatter with you. What are you looking for? Some super awesome treasure. She leaves while the posse starts trying to convince you to go away. So, Virginia is typically looking for the Mask of Madness, so that tells me the Mask of Madness may indeed be on this map, which would be kind of nice to try to find. But typically, getting the Mask of Madness successfully requires you to have some very specific party traits. Well, okay. It normally relies on you having a character that can be a pranking trickster or crack a good joke, and also someone who's very mean to give you the best chance of getting the mask. We do have someone who can crack a joke, that is Harry. I am not sure that we have someone who can fulfill the mean requirement. So even if we found the encounter with the mask, there is a 50-50 chance that we wouldn't even be able to get it regardless. But it was still worth looking for, obviously. Finish up that posse. That's done. And we're up to 3 out of 5 on aggressive champions. We're looking for the Mask of Madness. There you go. To be fair, we don't know if the Mask of Madness is in this area. We're just scouting around. Like Bia says, the punch of your crew makes others speak true. That's been true before. It's time for another training session. Dolores will tutor Harry this time. Okay. What does Harry want? He has become El Nino. All right. And yeah, we'll give him the art of wrestling too. Sure, why not? Did I give them all wrestling? Yes, good. They all have wrestling. Cool. We're a true wrestling crew now. Let's go check out this, well, you know what? Let's check out this gold and then go to the Wits Challenge. All right, some free gold. Cool. A group of scared elephants. Well, 74% chance to get out safely. Let's go ahead and try it. We did just gain a Collector of Collect challenge. We need 7 more to fulfill that. We'll see if we can do it. It's only 1 point, but we won't collect anyway, so why not try? The crew finds a group of Turgmen in a heated discussion. I tell you, that valley is the best place to build our fortifications to protect our salt mines. Some of the men invite you over to join the discussion as an objective party. Someone needs to help them with their tactics, where and how to build their fort, and we do have a good tactician. Yep, 100% from Bia, nice. Bia gives great advice to the guards, from position to material to defense tactics. The men are impressed and pay you for your knowledge. Very good. And you know what? There's another encounter here, so even though it's going to cost me a debuff, I'm going to do it. Pass this place off, pay a tove to collect. Please pay up. I think these guys will put in a good word for you if you pay them, but I need the encounters, and I'm more concerned with that than getting a good treasure from the Witch Doctor or getting past without a fight. All right. And Harry, Can probably get a nice blast across them. Yep. That makes that easy. And maybe Bia can even reach this last one and just finish the fight right here on turn 1 again. It's always fun we can do that. Oh, nope, not quite. A noticeable attack, too far away, so we'll have to wait till next turn. So sad. Take us 2 turns to finish this combat. I mean, thank you for making me confident, I guess? Sure. It didn't matter, but maybe that's what it was. He knew it didn't matter, so... Alright, so finishing the final battle here will now give us the last aggressive champion we need for our main quest. Bia did lose some armor. Not the end of the world. This is it, the Witch Doctor Village, alright. And... Harry, actually, our best person is not very good. 43% chance, so we'll see if we can actually even make him listen. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright, well, none of that stuff is going to matter then. So he's going to... we're going to start a rank 2 encounter because the chieftain won't even engage with us, which means we got treated to a much easier encounter than we would have otherwise. And honestly, I'm not that upset about that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 5 people in that direction. We'll wait till they group up a little bit better. And Harry does have his focus now. I'm not sure he actually needs it to take care of these guys. I may decide to just use him to do a regular attack this turn and try to take out this guy in the corner. And I don't think he needs his buff. I think he'll one-shot them anyway, especially after 1 turn of his AoE warming up and adding the plus 25% power. My only thing here is hopefully now these 5 on the right-hand side all group up together. It's unlikely, but I can hope. Nope, they're spraying out a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Enough that it's going to be hard to get them all in 1 cone. If not impossible. Yeah, Harry can't get close enough, so maybe catch 3 of them? Yeah, that's fine. We'll finish this one off with Dolores. Oh, no, maybe not, actually. We'll finish him off with Bia. That's fine. So that leaves 2 left. We'll just finish them off next turn, get our last aggressive champion, and move on with our lives. We're doing okay on Resolve, so I'm not too worried about our upcoming challenges here, which is good. That's very good. And bring Harry up here to try to take this guy out. Ooh, cannot do it. Actually, has good defenses, I guess. Or, he lowered our attack power, actually. Alright. That extra 50% attack on Bia is really nice. I gotta remember we have that. It's really easy to forget that you give her that buff, because it's not listed anywhere on the tooltip when you try to attack someone. Alright, and there's our aggressive champion points. Very nice. Moving right along with that. Should be 6 for the next one. Yep. And the Witch Doctor is intimidated into giving us a treasure. Seated couple. Yep, that's what I expected. And what do we want? Extra 1 to 2 gold from collect is actually pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. With all the collect we have. That's even after trade and 14 for secrets from Bia's challenge. Or Bia's campfire card, I should say. That was our only treasure this run. That's actually kind of weak. We did get 3 extra collect, 1 for each level of rogue, and 10 extra collect, 2 for each level of athlete. We have quite a few levels of athlete now because Dolores keeps teaching levels of athlete to our other party members. Lots of gold, lots of status, and hopefully enough research to finish off at least one of the trees. Rival's going to get some more points for taking care of the elderly, and we will as well for agreeing not to take 2-star challenges. And what city do we want? We really don't care about New Orleans. That's the shop with the specialty books in it, which doesn't really help us, so we'll take Constantinople. Gives us a new entourage shop as well. Let's check out our research papers. Now, I really do want engineering. That's the big one that we should be going for. And if we could afford it, getting hidden compartments early on would be really nice. Getting extra supplies would be really good as well. And at some point, I will want the extra supplies here. And we only have 1 insight. Wow. Yeah, we didn't get any treasures last time, so that makes it hard. So... I'm tempted to unlock engineering anyway. Alternatively... I could take an extra insight, and that may give me enough to get the supplies. That's probably a better choice. Do we have any chance of getting the supplies here? 8 to 12, so that would be a max of 24. That'd be a max of 38. That won't be enough. So no, there's actually no way for us to get the next level of... Yeah, no way for us to get the next level of research. That's too bad. Alright, let's check out our new shop. Nothing too exciting here. I've run into this before. This shop just doesn't seem very good. I'm not exactly sure why it's such a weak shop. I've just never been thrilled with it. Now, we do have an option here for giving Tactician military history to Bia. Wouldn't be upset by that. But it's kind of expensive. 300 gold, and you have to upgrade it a couple times. Alternatively, we could grab Quick Thinker, but Dolores doesn't have her extra slot enabled yet, which is who we'd want to give the grappling hook to. We did mention Tactician Formations, again for Bia. That's definitely an option, and we have enough gold for it, so let's go ahead and do that. Plus, the extra 15% attack on adjacent allies is very good for Harry, especially with his new AoE. Or his cone AoE, his expanded AoE. Considering giving Harry the Rose as well. Yeah, I think we're going to. Give him 2 Beguiler perks right off the bat. And let's check out some of our entourages. We actually didn't buy any last time. We have Rogue, Mischief, or Surprise. Surprise would be pretty good. And I don't care about the other 2, so yes, Rogue Surprise is going to go to Harry. Alright, let's check out our other ones. Tactician, Defense, or Offense. Bia can learn Offense. She already knows Defense. And there's no reason to give her a Quick Thinker perk, so we'll pass on that one. Diplomat and Engineer, no real need. Athlete, Tenacious, or Smashing. It doesn't have Smashing. Cannot learn it. So yeah, that's definitely an option. Let's do that. And let's check out our last option. Oh yeah, doubles the original tokens gained from Insight. We'll wait on that one. We may want it at some point, but for now, we will pass by. Now I did talk about picking up Gain 1 Secret whenever you resolve an encounter with an Attitude of Choice, and that's definitely an option. Yeah, that's a pretty good option. We can't afford it right now, but maybe next time when we get back to the world map. Let's take a look at our specialists here as well. Rogue Merciless. That would be good. Beguiler, Beautiful Smile. We just gave that to him with the Rose, so yeah, let's take Merciless. Alright, and we could upgrade again. We wouldn't have enough for anything though, so we'll just wait. And we've got a little bit more gold. We could grab another Master Gloves if we wanted for Bia or Dolores, but I think I'd rather just wait and try to get some really good items in the future, especially from the advanced gold shop, which I'd like to eventually pick up, even though it's quite a bit of research away. We'll see. Alright, well this has been kind of a fast one, but I think we're done with this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Please put a like on the video if you did, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you next time in Renowned Explorers.